So basically, my name is Shalonda Gibson. I'm a student at BRCC, and doing this interview from my home via Zoom. And I just have a few questions for you. Can you state your name, rank, and branch?
I'm Sergeant First Class Robinson, first name Monica, and I am in the United States Army.
How many years active, if you're still
Uh,
enlisted?
yes, I am still enlisted, and I have been active for 15 years.
What was your age at your time of enlistment?
I enlisted at the age of 19.
What made you enlist into the Army?
I wanted to travel the world, and I love training. So, and I always wanted to be a drill sergeant.
Okay, where are some of the places that you were deployed?
I haven't been deployed. I've only trained soldiers for deployment. I haven't deployed.
Well, what are some of the areas you've been stationed?
I have been stationed the majority of the time in Texas, Louisiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, Florida.
What would you say is one of your most memorable moments in your career?
My most memorable moments are all my moments when I train my soldiers. So those are my most memorable moments because I love training the soldiers.
Okay. How would you say you balance your civilian life and military life?
It's hard because I am a single mother on active duty. So, like on the civilian side, if I was working a 9 to 5 job, and having your kid like in school, you have to make sure that um your son get picked up on time, just like a normal civilian job where you work a 9 to 5. So I work an early shift starting at 7:30 and ending at 6 o'clock. So it's kind of hard to juggle, but I manage.
Okay. How would you say being in the military changed you?
Um,
Or helped you?
well, as far as you would say change, the only thing that I can think of is how I see things. So I analyze more um, rather than doing a lot of reacting. So I think before I do,
Okay.
and before that, I will always react and then think later. So now I think and then react.
So what advice would you give for anyone who's thinking about enlisting?
The advice that I would give someone that would like to get into the military is to um, know what they want. So when I say know what they want, it's like if you want, um, um, let's say school wise. So if you want to go to school and you want student loan repayments or whatever, make sure that you know what you want. So if you want to broaden your career or if you want to like become an engineer, so make sure that you get into the field of engineering and know what that consists of, like knowing all the requirements that you would have to meet to do that field. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if anyone wants to join, know what you want. Don't just say, hey, I want the the military to, pay for my student loans, or I just want to get away and, get out of the streets or whatever. Know what you want, because you have to be very, very, very disciplined to be in the military, and you will have to fulfill your contract. So you will have to make all the sacrifices that you would have to make.
Mhm.
So if you decide that you want to go reserve, or you decide you want to go active duty, just make sure that you're ready for that, because if you sign up for active duty, just know that you'll be called to go overseas a lot, depending on your field or the needs of the army or military, not just army, I guess, because I've been in 25 years, you
Okay.
know. So um if you go reserves, just know that you still have a fulfillment of being in the reserves. So that means you work civilian life, and on weekends you do reserve,
Mhm.
and but you still have an obligation. So you have to fulfill that obligation. So you have to continue to meet all the requirements that requires by the for the Department of Defense.
Would you change anything about how you did it or how early that you joined?
The only thing that I would change, if I was to think back on it, when I joined, I would have went active duty when I first joined, because I went reserves the first 10 years of my military career,
Mhm.
um, and then decided to go active duty. So if I would have done that 10 years earlier, I would have been retired from the military already.
Okay.
But um, but I do not regret it, because I have 5 more years, and I'll be retired with 30 years. So I would get, even more benefits than what I thought that I would have if I would have thought about this 10 years ago. Well,
Okay.
not 10 years ago, but 10 years before I signed on active duty.
Oh,
If
okay.
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, that's about it. I think I went over all the questions. I think that we asked you what made you enlist into the military. I think I did.
Yes, you did.
Okay. So that's basically it. I thank you for helping me out with this project and shedding some light on, especially for
And
women.
yes, now for women is a really great opportunity, because um, to me, it'll probably make women stronger,
Uh-huh.
because of the simple fact of that you will see, because military is mainly like a male dominant, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And for women, we have to show them that we're strong also, and that we're here to serve just like everyone else, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, and the things that we bring to the table for the military is that, the leadership styles that we have. So, women are like more natural, to me, my opinion is more natural, like as leaders, because we make more um decisions. Our decision making is different
Hmm.
than what, males, but that's just my opinion.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Again, I thank you for sharing with me and helping me complete this project.
Yes, and if
And
you have any other specific questions um, towards any topic of the military specifically, just let me know. Like I said, 25 years of this, 15 years active duty, you know.
okay. All righty. I thank you. I'm going to end this video now.
Thank you. You have a great day.
All right.